The Unthinkable Thoughts of Jacob Green. What a great, I had a dream to publish a novel, and then this happened for me. So I look at this and I feel wonderful about it, and I think about the touring and you know, sort of being in readings where I was outside myself looking in, saying, look what you did, you know, be careful what you wish for. But so it has had a really interesting response from people for a lot of years. It came out 10 years ago. The publisher has always believed in it, and recently there was a promotion for it for Kindle, and there's a guy online who picks hot books, and 1 million people tune into this guy to see what books he picks. He recently picked Jacob Green as one of those books that didn't become a bestseller but should have type thing. So I'm going to read to you some thank you notes. This is a book about a boy, 10 years old, ages from 10 to 15, and he has a bar mitzvah. And he has a very interesting father. He's almost a character study in narcissism. So the father is all over this boy. And the boy has to write thank you notes for his bar mitzvah. And many people came because the father's so established. And the father wants these thank you notes to be beautiful pieces of literature each, to thank his friends and to make sure that they know that they were appreciated. So there's a couple, because it's deeper in the book, there's a couple of setups. One, the father is watching these thank you notes, and he's also a local theater actor. So he's having a big party in which, pre-VCR days, this is in the 70s, he's showing the movie Annie Hall in the family living room. Also, there is a woman that they have in their house, this family, this is the boy's family, that goes to nearby Seton Hall University and lives in their attic as a nanny of sorts. And the other thing is that Jacob, he's not a very happy boy at times. He has a lot of unthinkable thoughts. He has said to his older brother, you know, if you get into school, he wants to go to RISD in Rhode Island, if you get into school, I'm coming with you. And his brother said, all right, just to push him off. Okay, so here are some thank you notes from The Unthinkable Thoughts of Jacob Green. Dear Sid and Adina Weintraub, sorry this is late. Thank you for coming to my bar mitzvah and for your generous gifts. No one has ever given me a sweater and snow hat and mittens with the Israeli flag embroidered into them. I love the socks too. I will think of both of you when I wear them places like Hebrew school and other Jewish places too. I hope to see both of you somewhere in the future, but it's likely I'll be moving to Rhode Island with my brother someday and will never think of or see you again. Sincerely, Jacob. Dear Effie and Mel Greenstein, I'm so sorry this card is late. It's been 2.5 weeks since the incident regarding the uneven bars. I hope you understand that my writing hand was injured in the aforementioned uneven bar incident, and that this fact caused the lateness regarding this tardy note. I really liked the generous gift you gave me for my bar mitzvah. I had no idea that they made bookends out of Jerusalem stone. With the help of my brother and my friend John, we were able to hoist them up on my bookshelf yesterday. They looked really great up there before the shelving collapsed into a cloud of snapped particle board. No one was hurt. I think I'm going to keep them on the floor. Thank you very much again. You both rock, Effie and Mel. Get it? Sincerely, Jacob. Dear Jack and Bella Weingarten, I'm so sorry this card is late. My father told me that he called you last week to apologize for my tardy thank you notes. He is sitting here with me as I write. He wants me to apologize once again and to remind you that parking will be tight the night of the Annie Hall party. He says to tell you that it's okay to park on the lawn to the left of the driveway, but to be careful not to hit the sink if it's his porch or mailbox. He also says to arrive on time because just before the movie starts, the cast of the Leland Community Theater's production of Annie Get Your Gun will be performing in our living room. If you didn't already know, my dad is in this chorus. Thank you for the generous Israel bonds, and thank you, Jack, for sharing that detailed story about my circumcision during dessert. Sincerely, Jacob. Dear Morris and Dora Bitterman, sorry this card is late. My father told me that he called you last week to apologize for my tardy thank you notes. He is not sitting here right now as I write this, and I'm so very happy about it. I love that I can write anything I want right now, and he's not here to see it. For example, ass, fuck, fist, shit, boink, dick, fiddle fart, titties, etc. Rhode Island, Rhode Island, Rhode Island, I'll soon leave here and live on an island. I can write that Megan takes her bras off in front of me now. I don't know if you know her or not. She lives in our attic and eats dinner with me. We've been doing a lot of back scratching up in her room, and I'm getting used to seeing the raised and pinkish parts on each of her breasts. My friend John says that this area is called the areola. The other day she sat up with her bra off, and it didn't seem to bother her that I was sitting there 2 inches away, pretending not to care that her nudity was so close to me. I try not to stare at her chest when she sits up to light her cigarettes, but as it turns out, I am a great deal interested in nakedness and the beauty of girls in that raised and pinkish part of the female areola. Lately, after I go down to my room and my boner, slang for erect penis, deflates, I've been seeing something wet in my underwear that I don't think is pee. I think it's what they call sperm. In the 6th grade, a classmate named David Barnett told me we only have 1 million of them to spend, so we should be careful with every drop. I've got to tell you, Morris and Nora, I'm a little concerned. I have no idea how many sperms I have left in my testicles. Thank you so much for the dartboard and for the darts. Asher likes to hang pictures of people he despises on it. He then hurls the darts from very close range with a running start. He completely ruined my Hall & Oates album cover. The record just sits in its paper sleeve now. Thanks again. See you at the Annie party. Sincerely, Jacob. Thank you.